high maintenance lashes. For those of you who don't know me or who are new to watching either my Instagram, Facebook, my name is Kristen. I am a lash coach and educator. I help ladies grow and start a thriving lash business, even if you have no experience at all. So if that sounds like you, slide in my DMs, I can help you out. But for today's lash confession, we're going to talk about the power of learning how to control your emotions. When it comes to reacting or being, either you're reacting or you're responding. If you don't know what the difference is between either or, I'm going to give you an example. But the reason why it's super important is because as business owners, a lot of times we are faced with difficulties when it comes to service providing, talking with clients, working with other people in the industry. A whole list of things can happen as being a business owner. So many a times as a business owner, there can be things that happen, like I said, either between you and your clients, you and your coworkers, and it can be even outside sources, but the importance of learning to control your emotions as a business owner, because when most of us know who are business owners, you are seen at a different level. You're seen at a higher perspective, or of someone who is respected in the industry. So your window to mess up or have incidents that don't seem the best for you can either damage your business or it can excel it in whichever form that it comes in. I hope that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is that there are times whenever you will try to get out of character, or you want to get out of character as a business owner. You want to pop off and you want to tell that person off. And let's talk about why that's not good and how we can learn how to really control our emotions. The reason as to why it is super important for us to control our emotions, whether you're a business owner or not, is because certain situations can either escalate and turn into something really bad, or if you know how to respond instead of react. So whenever you react, let's say someone cuts you off in traffic and you want to react. You start honking your horn, you start flipping them off, you start cussing them out, that is reacting to the situation. But let's say instead of you getting angry and reacting to that, you responded and you're like, oh, you know what? They're probably in much more of a rush than I am, just go ahead and have it. I'm not gonna get mad because you cut me off, okay? So there's reacting to a situation and there is responding to a situation. Reacting, angry, mad, bitter, all of that. Responding is thinking and using your brain to say. It's important to learn how to navigate through these emotions and these feelings, because if you don't like the way something is, then you can tell yourself, oh, hold up, I don't like this feeling. I don't think I like this interaction that I'm having. Maybe I should just remove myself from the situation instead of put more energy into it and ignite the fire even more, okay? So the reason why it is best to know the difference between these two is because as a business owner, you are going to have people who push your buttons, who try to tell you how to do your job, who try to tell you how your prices should be, or who try to slander you because you don't want to give them a free service. There's all sort of things that can happen. Or people who are honestly just peanut butter and jelly because you did something with your life and they didn't. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is, y'all. If you know, you know, okay? So, anyways, it's just, you need to learn to not take anything personal, because a lot of times think about it, if someone is doing something in life that they love or they're working towards, do you think that person really has time to degrade somebody in the process of that? No. People that have time to do that are people that are honestly not working towards anything or don't have any goals, or they're mad because you found a light at the end of the tunnel and they still feel lost and stuck. Okay, so don't react to those sort of people. Learn how to respond. Learn how to pray for those sort of people. They need extra love. They need extra help to navigate through this thing that we call life, because it can get really, really hard, y'all, so don't react to people. Don't give into that energy. You are of higher energy, okay? And so if you react, it's not good for you, okay? And it drains you and it depletes you of that energy that you can transmute and put into something good. And being a business owner, you have a lot to lose. You have a lot to lose, especially if you've built it, especially if you've been working on it. You have something that you have to lose. If someone doesn't have anything to lose, of course, they're going to try anything to get under your skin, irritate you, do whatever they can to, like I said, bring you down into that energy, okay? So learning how to just be aware of your emotions. And if you don't like a situation or something doesn't feel right to you, you can remove yourself. You have the power to do that, okay? You don't have to stay in a situation that isn't serving you, okay? So it's just important as a business owner to know that not everything needs a reaction, and I have done that. So that's why I'm speaking on it, because I've done it. And y'all have seen me. Y'all have seen the Facebook post, where I'm reposting the text messages and how a client treated me, and because I was reacting, I was upset, I was mad, I wanted someone to come to my rescue and say, you're not wrong, but in reality, I knew I wasn't. So I didn't. So all this talk about emotions and how do we control them? How do we learn how to be aware of our emotions? So one thing I will say that has helped me personally is meditating in the morning or just sometime throughout your day has helped me tremendously when it comes to being aware of thoughts, choices, actions, just all kinds of things, So don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't let them tear down something that you've worked so hard to achieve and that you've worked so hard to build up, or just put all your love and effort and energy to. There are going to be people who push your buttons. There are going to be people who they know that you have something to lose, and they will try to help you lose that. So the best piece of advice that I can give: not indulge in certain situations. I have done it. Like I said, you've seen the TikTok post, you've seen the Facebook post, you've seen the Instagram post, and there will be times where people are like, why are you sharing this? It seems negative. You shouldn't put this on your business. Things like that. Yes, there were a lot of times that I did react with emotion when I made those posts, but there was also logic in a lot of the posts, only because I am a lash educator and coach, and anything that I go through, my students may eventually go through. So it's all a learning process, and that's why I'm sharing how to be aware of your emotions. Whenever things arise, you can know how to move and adjust. If you are a private, independent business owner, there obviously means there's no higher up. That means if a client or customer or someone has a problem with you, they have to go directly to you, which can lead to the intense emotions of someone saying you're wrong, and you're like, no, I'm right, you're wrong, and then they're like, no, I'm right, you're wrong, and it's just like, some people are just always going to be right. So that's the point of this TED Talk. That's the point of this lash confession, this lash tip, is how to know how to navigate through those emotions and know how to just really remove yourself from situations that are not going to serve you in the end, okay? Because you are a business owner. You have to hold yourself to a higher perspective, and you have to hold yourself and know that, okay, I have something to lose. Like, my business can be threatened from this interaction. Knowing how to react to certain things or knowing how to take certain things is super important, because look at the drama that's going on with Selena and Haley. I'm Team Selena, by the way. But let's talk about the bullied and the bully. So the bully, her products are getting thrown away online, literally. Her followers are going down. Nothing but just like hate comments and just bad stuff, Whereas Selena, the bullied, her Instagram profile went up, her sales went up, everything went up because of how she chose to respond to a situation. Selena could have easily clapped back and been as petty or as mean as those girls were being, but she didn't. Instead, she sent love and light, and she said, you never know what people are going through personally, mentally, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. If someone's coming at you or attacking you, attacks you or your business, then just step away from it. If you ignite more fire to the flame, you give it more fuel, then you're gonna have a whole bunch of people looking at you crazy now. And even though if you are, and I'm just saying because I've done it, I thought I was protecting myself, I thought I was protecting my business, but instead I lowered down and put myself into that energy, and then that energy came back, and I had that energy. Okay, so when you choose to lead with love and light, and just understand that some people are just going through things, it has nothing to do with you. Learn to take nothing personally. Okay, set all emotions aside, and if someone is coming at you, just be like, wow, you must be having a bad day, I'm gonna just get out your way because I'm not. Okay, don't and sometimes it's hard because you're already at that energy level, so that's what's finding you. Okay, so learn how to control your emotions, meditate, raise the vibration. That's how you do that. Okay, that is how you control your emotions, and how you do not let people get you out of character. Because, well, why? Don't let them. Just don't let them. I cannot tell you how many times, how many days I let people take me out of character, take me out of the energy I was in, and then stayed in their energy all day long. And by the end of the day, I had a headache. I was so tired. I was exhausted. It is true. It's more exhausting being angry and mad than it is choosing to like just go about your day and spend time focusing on the things that bring you joy and bring you happiness. Okay? Anyways, I love you. You are beautiful. If you stayed throughout this whole talk, I hope something resonated with you. I hope something clicked and was like, oh, yes, this is exactly what I needed to hear. I hope that is you. If you are a new or aspiring lash artist and you are looking to grow your lash business, enhance your skills, and become that lash artist, then you need to head to the description area down below. Follow me on all my platforms. My link is also posted in the bio as well too. That way, if you want to work with me personally, you can go through the link and you will find all the information you need on how to become a successful, thriving lash artist. The reason why we talk about these things is because they're super important and people forget about them. All right, so I love y'all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Y'all are my favorite, and I will see y'all next week. Okay?